back to the channel. Third episode on the barbecue shack build. Today, roof rafters, and hopefully roof tomorrow. Hopefully get the front done, doorway, get some cladding on. That's the plan. So today, rafters, OSB on the top, and I managed to get some rubber, an offcut of rubber from a company that does garden rooms local to me that was free. So I just got the adhesive for it to stick it down, got the OSB offcuts out of the skip, and managed to speak to the guy that I subcontract to who owns another company, and he got me some 4x2 tannalised timbers for the rafters on the roof. I only went 4x2 because it's tiny, and 6x2s is just a bit overkill, I feel. So far this roof will have cost me 0 pennies, and I've been stripping pallets all week after work for an hour. It's for the cladding and the soffits and the fascias and stuff like that, and then I can paint it. So the plan is this. I don't know what the plan is, I'm just making it up. So I think I'm going to double up there on the rafters and then cut that back to the edge of it, and then that'll be solid for a bit of soffit in that. And then I'm going to have a 300mm overhang here coming out. Not sure about the overhang on the back. I'm going to leave them long and then cut them back afterwards. So I'm just going to measure out the rafters. There doesn't need to be many because it's just thinner at the back. I'm going to put 2, so I'm going to do 2 there, maybe 400, shoot them back, and then 1 this side of the post going back, and then I can cut them all back, get them the right length, because angles I'm not very good at, although my slabbing says otherwise. So that's the plan. Rafters on first, cut the ends front and back, and then get the OSB on, put a board around the top bit, like up there, so that I've got something for the rubber to fold down and stick to, and then I'm just going to put something around just to screw it down to hold it on. I've got the glue stuff to go on the actual top. I've only got offcuts of OSB, so I'll just puzzle it together and then cut it back flush. That's about it really. So I've marked 300s on the end here on all of them, so that I can sit them on that top bit there, make sure they're all the same, and then I'll probably just get a level on this bit, draw my line, skill saw the end off hopefully, and that should be it. If you didn't watch the previous 2 episodes, go check them out, because that was getting the posts up and getting the slabs down. So yeah, if we can get a roof on today, that would be amazing. And then tomorrow they also give it nice, so I might try and start getting some cladding on the walls maybe. I've got a pin nailer as well, which I borrowed. I'm literally doing this on a complete budget. If you haven't watched the other 2 episodes so far, I think I spent like 30 quid, which is amazing. So I'm going to start screwing the rafters on, I think, and then I'll show you what I mean when how I'm going to cut back the 300s at the end to get it level basically, so I can then screw a board to the front, so I've got something for the rubber to stick down over the corners. Let's get on with it. Rafters are screwed on. It's a bit of because it's such a weird shape, it's really quite difficult. So what I've done is I've just done 400 and kept it parallel, so they obviously meet at the end. just to keep these parallel here. You see what I mean? But I mean, it looks pretty cool. I think that'll look nice from the inside. And then all I've done is I've measured out 250mm from this point to here, and then I put a level on it because obviously it's not level, like so. Because at the minute they're like that, but I want it a flat edge, so I've put the level on it, like so. I've done that all the way along, so now I'll cut them off, and that should give me a flat front edge along there I can screw a board to. This edge I won't need to worry, I'm just going to cut these back, flush for those, same on the back, same on that side, which is why I've put a rafter on the outside, save me having to do that. And I'll cut the back so it's ever so slightly overhanging the fence, so the rain will not go behind the shack, it will go into the alleyway. That's it. So now I need to cut them down, get a bit of board across there, do the same on the back, and then we should be able to get some OSB on the roof. But yeah, it's I nearly got a roof on it. So yeah, let's try and cut them back. Don't know how this is going to go. Don't like using skill saws. Right, cut them back. I'm assuming that they're all on the level. It's so awkward because of the shape. So we're just going to kind of have to see what happens. So now I need to cut that one back, the back one back, that one back. That one's okay. And then I'm going to put a bit of board across the top, across the front there. Cut the back, and then we're ready for OSB, I reckon. So I'll get to cutting them, fix a bit of board on there. We're just gonna wing it. We're just winging it. We're always winging it. So let's go for it. Well, I've got the front piece on up there, and then what I can do then is clad the underside here. Probably leave an inch gap, either there or there. Either there or there, like an air gap, sort the mould. So now I'm just going to cut that back, cut that one back there, cut that one on that corner back, and then I can cut back there, put another bit across the back, and then we are ready for OSB time. So yeah, it's coming on. It's a weird ass shape. Like, it's annoying because it looks like it's not level there, but it is. It's because that fence isn't level. You see what I mean? It's rotten at the bottom, so the gate's just pulling down. I'll show you. That's why I lift that up, like so. I'm worried it's just going to pull the whole lot over if I screw that to that. So we'll see when it's braced together. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. It's not bad at all. So let's cut the other bits back and start getting some OSB on the roof. Right, let's cut back. Oh, I missed a bit there, look. Still got to cut that back. But yeah, front's on, all levelled, the rear's all on. As best as I can anyway. It's a nightmare around here. I'll put a bit on the back as well. I need to just cut that off. I'll cut that off now, and then we're ready to whack some OSB on the roof. I just hope I've got enough OSB. So I think I've got 3 or 4 sheets, so we're just gonna kind of have to see what happens with that. So yeah, that was pretty straightforward. What's the time? 11:30, about an hour and a half to get the rafters on, cut it back, get some kind of shape going on. So I'll cut that little nib off now and then go around the garage, get some OSB and see if we've got enough. Hopefully we have. Well, that was a faff, but we have a roof. Happy with that. It's only a faff because of the freaking shape of it, really, but it's on, as you can see. Many weird angles, but I was just laying, well, you saw in the time lapse, I was just laying it on the top, marking it from underneath, skill sawing it, and it worked out right. Did it in 4 pieces, I think. 1, 2, yeah, 4 pieces. So now I'm going to go around the garage, get the rubber, hope that that's big enough, and then hit the adhesive down. I'm going to lay it on the roof first, if it's big enough. If it's big enough, then roller on the adhesive if I've got a roller. Flatten it down, pull the edges tight, maybe start at the front, work my way back, I think. Yeah, and then maybe put a trim around the edge, like a batten around the edge to pin the rubber to it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go and get the rubber, see how we can go on with that. I've never done it before in my life. Temporary laid the rubber on the roof. This is the stuff. It's amazing. It's super thick, super durable, and it's like guaranteed for something like 35 years or something ridiculous like that. And it's literally like the perfect offcut that they gave me, which is amazing. So it's overhanging loads at the front, just enough at the sides here, and they're literally perfect. Enough at the back, enough on that corner to pull down there. So we got so lucky with that offcut that I got given. Like, it's literally the perfect size, which is amazing. And it's like proper good stuff as well, so it's I'm not sure how easy it's going to be sticking it down, but we're obviously going to put the sticky stuff on the OSB board, the glue, roller it out, chuck this back on again, and then push it flat, pin the corners, fold the corners, blah blah blah. Should be fine. It's just a bit tricky on me because it's really heavy, that rubber, but yeah, I'm so happy that it actually fits, which is amazing. So I'm going to drag it back off the roof, see if I've got a little roller knocking about, which apparently the missus says we have, and get some of that glue on it, roller it out, get cracking on putting the roof on. Let's see if we can drag this off first. Well, I've changed my mind now, I'm going to do it. I was going to take it off and then do the whole lot, but I've folded it back, so I think I'm going to use the wind, roller on the adhesive onto this side, fold it over, tap it down this side, and then I can fold that side over, roller that side, and then fold that bit down, which I think would be better considering I am on my Todd. There's not really anywhere else for me to put GoPro to show you this bit, which is very annoying, so I'll stick you up in a tree, but no, dodgy. So I'm going to roller this bit and then flop it over, and then pull the other side back and then roll that side, and hopefully that will work. Right, that's the rubber cut back and stuck down. All I've done is like fold over the corners and tack it. Yeah, you can see I put a couple of tacks in along the edge, and the same on this corner. So the roof is on. And now I'm planning just to tidy it up, to get some timber where the edges go like this. Just so it hides that rough edge, if you see what I mean. I think it'll look pretty good. So I'm going to screw them around, and then that's the roof finito. Sorted, we have a roof. So I've put the timber across there just to hide the rubber cut more than anything really. Across there. Wasn't quite long enough around here, but I'm not bothered because it's the back. Across there. Or there. Down there. So the top looks like this. Pretty happy with that. God, not the best garden to be working in. But yeah, let's have a look from up here. What it looks like. Pretty happy with that. Not too shabby. Decent. So now I have a roof that cost £0, which is amazing. That's that. Bit of glue coming through. So yeah, we're getting there. So what's next? I'm going to put an extra post here, not a post, just like a 4x2 there to there, because I want to maximise the pallets I can use, so I can use shorter bits basically. That side will be fine, and then I'm going to probably put 2 posts this side, again just to make it easier to clad it with the pallet wood. So I'm not always looking for longer bits of pallets, I can use the smaller ones. So if I get longer ones I can cut them down and get more out of them, which makes sense. I've got some 50x40 batten, I think, which I'm going to run down here and then clad to that. Same here, 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 here and here, and then I'm going to build another post here on the front, and then a bit across there, support. I might have a hatch there coming down or up, I'm not too sure yet, and obviously a door there. So we're freaking rolling. This has been 2.5 days. We've managed to get to this position and spent, God, I don't even know, it must be like 30 quid, something like that, 30, 40 quid, which is amazing. So that's about it. Yeah, I'm going to put some pallet wood in here to make like a soffit. I don't need to around there. I probably won't bother at the back either, because it'd be nice to leave that open for some ventilation. And the sides are going to be enclosed anyway, so that'll be tomorrow's job. I might try and get some couple of the posts in now, and then tomorrow I can start cladding, although I might maybe get that post in tomorrow, and then the bits going across here, the header and the bit for the window, and then we can start cladding. And I bought a little rise, my mate it works, pin nailer, so the cladding will fly on, just because I don't have a chop saw. It's taken forever without a chop saw, but a skill saw does. And like I keep saying, we're doing it on a budget. So yeah, well, I think we'll wrap it up here. That's pretty sweet. I'm well happy that we've got the roof on, well happy that it costs absolutely nothing. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying it. Go back and watch the previous videos. I'm putting them all in a playlist, so when it's finished you'll just be able to watch them from start to finish. But for spending 40 quid or whatever it is I've spent to get it to this stage, I'm well chuffed. So give us a like if you enjoyed it. Any tips, hints or anything, put them in the comments. Please give us a subscribe if you're enjoying the videos, and I can't wait to start cooking in there. Not long, hopefully. Peace out.